I want to operate beyond my ego. Are you ready? I feel scared, angry, and frustrated, and as if I'm fighting everything and everyone on a daily basis just to make things happen. Why do I keep allowing myself to get triggered by fear and belonging and judgment? Why can't I let my ego go, and accept that it's safe and that I have trust? I don't know if I can let go. And that's okay, because just for right now, I'm going to breathe. Just for right now, I'm going to get out of my head and see my mind from the perspective of my breathing. Just for a moment, I'm going to allow any thoughts, any questions, and any feelings to flow freely into my mind with every inward breath, and out of my mind with every outward breath. And just like that, I'm going to free them from my mind by just breathing in and out. I'm even going to notice that momentary peace I feel as I pause in between my outward breath and my inward breath. I'm noticing that pause, and it's feeling better and better every time I focus on it. In fact, since I know there is total flow and freedom in my mind as I focus on my breath, my feelings of ease are heightened in my awareness now. All is well. And from this tiny shift in perspective, I can already see, hear, feel, and know more. I can notice that my ego is just a protective shell of I am. I can notice that this ego shell is just a function of separation. I can notice that this ego shell is merely a way of repelling what I thought I didn't want, and yet my habit of activating this shell is so ingrained that now it has become something for me to smash through to access the flow of life. I realize it's not life that I cannot break through, it's my own shell, the one that I've used for protection for so long. The one that I used to imagine protected me from the challenges of life, and now I realize has been preventing my connection. I realize that this ego shell is just a reaction to fear and lack of trust. I've been so focused on the fight and the struggle and the overcoming that I have not realized it was me I was fighting. I can notice that every time I have a feeling of superiority or judgment about someone else, I am in my shell. I have disconnected from the flow. I can realize that every time I think I need something, whether that's money or a label or a piece of knowledge or the ability to win it's just a separated concept of who I am. I can know these old ideas come from a place of disconnection or separation from self. It's just an old habit of lifting my ego shield because for some reason I felt unsafe. Perhaps I'm scared of feeling to my full capacity. Perhaps I'm thinking about my feelings outside of the present moment and as a result projecting my experience from a perspective of separation. I wonder what will happen if I just let go. Can I let go now? Is it safe to let go? Is it safe to be all that I really am? If I were to accept that much of my ego state is just conditioning, what would happen? If I were to accept that society may have trained me in such a way that separates me from myself, my I am, from standing in my power, could I stop fighting? Since I know how to separate and my ability to operate my ego in the past demonstrates this, I wonder if for just a moment, just for an hour, just for a day, I could choose to step out of my old training and see myself as I am. I wonder what would happen if I could just stand as me and let go of my attachment to the old idea of me. If I could just for a moment separate from who I think I am, who I think I should be, what I wear, the things I have, what I drive, the idea of ownership, money, the meaning of anything, what is success, the friends I have, the people who I align with or do not align with. If I could see myself standing firm in I am, just as I was at birth, free to be, could I see that my power is found in alignment? Could I hear my muscles relaxing if I just let go? Could I feel the flow of energy around me gently carrying me to safety? Could I begin to trust, just in that moment, that I can connect with I am and separate from any old desire to protect it? I mean, who am I protecting from what exactly? For right now, as I open my mind to the possibilities, I can know that when I am free from protection or defense, I am at my most connected to everything. If I am connected with everything, to everything, I can surf the wave, ride the flow, co-create and contribute as a part of the greater whole. This old way of ego separation merely separated me from my power. This old illusion of control was only driven by fear. And when I allow my feelings in, trust finds me, safety finds me, allowing finds me, equality finds me, peace finds me, and a sense of wholeness continues to build in my energetic awareness. This is my morning mantra, and I am integrating with myself and everything. I am in flow.